Welcome, race fans. We're back this week with the North NASCAR Cup Series at Talladega for the Dega Duels. And man, we were just discussing it, Joseph and I, about how crazy this is going to be out here. They're running different packages for both races. I think this one is the low downforce, and then the second one's going to be the high downforce. So a little bit of a clinker in it, when you say, Joseph?
But definitely, for sure, this one's going to be exciting tonight. Two 30-lap Talladega races, and two opportunities of grabbing uh, so many points tonight, or not so many points tonight. You never know where these races can go, how these races could play out. You could be at the right place, right time, or wrong place at the wrong time. I'm excited about this one, but yeah, first race, first Talladega Dual race is going to be with the low downforce package. And these guys are hitting speeds above 215 miles per hour entering the corner. That's insane. That's so much speed. And these guys are all over the place, swirling around. These guys are going to be having their hands full. And then the second race is going to be with the high downforce package. So there's going to be two different races going on, but probably still the same excitement. Rudy, that we've covered so many of these super speedway races in Norg, and they always turn out exciting all the way to the
Yeah,
end. So the excitement level, the hype level. Hope you guys in chat are ready because you're going to be on the edge of your seat all night long.
that's right. That is exactly right. Well, you can also tune in later tonight for the Extreme Motorsports 99. I believe it's the Truck Series. A Tuesday. Yeah, Truck Series, I do believe. Last night was the Arc Series. Tomorrow night is the Xfinity Series. And also the Laura Arca Series. Starting up brand new season starting tomorrow night, folks. Got to be here for that. It's going to be exciting. And they're going to be at Daytona for the season opener. I think you're just about as pumped up as everybody else is, Joseph.
Yeah, for sure. It's been 6 months. It's been
Yeah,
since the beginning of February since we ran the final race of last season, Laura. And finally the time has come. New season, Laura, my league. Yeah, be at Daytona, and it's gonna be a 20 race season with the ARCA cars. It's going to be a good time this season. There's going to be some good tracks on the schedule. Schedule's looking pretty good. There's going to be some new drivers coming into play, even some of the returning drivers. So there's going to be a mixture of new stuff coming along, and I'm just so happy that you, Rudy, and MaxSpeedTV gets to call the races and have it broadcasted because I feel you guys do a good job, and I feel you guys are going to see a good show tomorrow night.
absolutely. All right, looking at the race analytics here, 30 laps each, like Joseph said. Look at them temperatures, a 72-degree air temperature, but 115-degree track temperature with a low downforce package. Oh, man, it's going to be like driving on grease out there. So 30 laps each, that's 80 miles each, okay, for each race. Tire window about 50 to 60. They probably won't have to change tires. And they should be able to make it the whole 30 laps on fuel without a problem. And also they do have three green white checkers for each race. So uh, I'm kind of thinking that might put them on the on the edge of the window if they have to use all three green white checkers. Though, Joseph.
For sure. I mean, it's gonna be on the dot if they use the green white checkers. So I think fuel's still gonna be coming into play if it comes down to that point. But hopefully they can only go 30 laps. They won't have to worry about that.
That's right. That's right. And pit road speed 55 miles an hour. Well, let's get to the points here, Joseph. And Zoltan Hertzeg's still holding on to a very commanding lead now after last week. Anthony Emery, 39 points behind in second. Chad Oxendine in third, 40 points back. John Barry, fourth place, 44 points back. Bobby Zielinski dropped to fifth. He is 49 points behind. Cody Miller in sixth, 54 points behind. Daniel Falkingham, seventh, 55 back. Brett Bunkari in eighth, 67 back. Scott Taylor in ninth, 68 back, and Elijah Grosky at 10th, 72 points behind.
Yeah, Sean Williams will sit 11th in points, 81 points behind. Aaron Smith, 12th in the point standings, 85 back. Patrick Colby is sitting in the 13th spot, 87 back. Cole Frelick, 14th, 94 back. Jared Darling rounds out the top 15 in points, right there, 95 points behind. Bobby Cheney, 16, 98 back. Josh Robin, 105 points back in 17th, 1 point back from him, and in 18th. 106 back. Tom Mercier sits 19th in the points, 114 back. And Nick Molinex will round out the top 20 in points, 126 points going into tonight's dual races.
Yeah, there'll be a little bit of a lull in between, folks, so while we get out of this session and into the next session, because they will be held in 2 different sessions. So we'll be here, but just give us a little bit of a break. We'll be right back with the second round, and it's going to be, I'm sure, every bit as exciting. I don't think we've seen one duel that maybe stood out above all the rest. All of the ones that we've ever done here have been exciting in themselves, you know. So it's just been, you might get one that's like really, really exciting, and another one's just like, okay, it was all right, you know. but you know, they're mostly all pretty excited.
Oh yeah, like I said, tonight's race is going to be very exciting. There's always great racing, great finishes. Of course, we got some favorites coming into tonight. That's usually pretty good at super speedway races. But again, about points, Rudy, you know, you could really capitalize on points tonight if you have 2 great results. So let's say if you're a little bit further behind in points, hopefully the guys ahead of you gets into some trouble. You can capitalize on those points, or you may not be able to. You might fall over in points. So, you know, it's just going to be very fun. And I'm looking forward to it. And it's definitely going to jumble up the points a lot after the 2 races tonight, going into next week at 5 Flags. But man, my adrenaline's up, Rudy. I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go, and hopefully everybody else in chat is too.
Yeah, I just got a couple little glitches there in iRacing. I don't think it was me. Might have just been iRacing there. But anyhow, yeah, this is going to be really exciting. I can't wait. Well, we got a few guys that are returned. Femi Olad is back. Of course, Terrell Baker. Elijah Grossi is back. He wasn't here the last week. Freddie D, he is returned. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. Bobby Cheney, he is here. Brett Pancari. So we've got a pretty good size stacked field here tonight. We got 28 drivers in there. One that I was looking for, Jared Darling, but I don't see him in there. Do you?
Jared Darling apparently is not racing tonight. Apparently he hasn't had any power for the last 24 hours, and hopefully he can get some power back before tomorrow's race, though, because he'll be up in the booth with you.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, folks. Well, hopefully, I did some moving some files around today, and I think I kind of messed things up a little bit. But I hope my Star Spangled Banner works, so we'll be right back after that.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks.
Qualifying's underway. Of course, no time yet. It takes a little while to do a couple of laps around here. So we await to see who is going to put in some qualifying times. That there will be some drivers that would like to stay up front for most of 30 laps. But Rudy, here's the thing: 30 laps in this race. If it was a longer race, you have some time to like just ride in the back for a while. But with only 30 laps, honestly, there's probably no point to ride in the back. You pretty much just got to go for it because you can't be back there for so long.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm watching John Barry here. I mean, that car is just slipping and sliding all over the place.
Low downforce.
Whoa. Yeah. Like been second on the board, full trailing top. James Simmons, there we go. Second on board.
And of course, these guys will do a second lap to improve on their lap time. But yeah, right now, Cole Freilich with a 46.55 on the first lap, all by himself, Rudy. He just went into turn 3 at 212 miles per hour. That's insane.
I know it. But these cars flipping and sliding like this is going to mean a lot for entry and exit corners. You got to have a smooth entry and exit on it. Somebody I'm not seeing here. Bobby.
Yeah, I thought he could have at least done the first race. Might not be able to show up for the second one because of the Coke Series. And as a matter of fact, they're racing at Daytona, but the road course tonight. So that's going to be interesting for them.
They raced like 9 times a week now, or Oh, I thought they only raced like a month.
They race once every 2 weeks.
Oh, a month. Once a week.
How about James Simmons, top of the board right now,
Yeah.
46 on his lap. See if anybody can beat that. Right now, 8 qualifiers have put in a time. And John Cole like second, Spencer Madden third, John Berry fourth, and Dallas Myhan rounds at the top 5. Of course, there's Chad Oxendine sitting 7th. Now he just moved up to 6th. He comes in here third in the points. Anthony Emery is still trying to do his second lap. So we'll see if he puts in a faster lap time on the second lap.
It looks like we're going to have a lot of guys that are not going to qualify and just try to see if they can't pick their way to the front. Wow, that's, I don't know. If it was me, I think I'd want to be in the front, stay in front. But
I mean,
I'm saying that, but I don't know what the car feels like. By the looks of it, the guy's going to be in the spot.
Anthony Emery almost got there, but not quite enough. And remember, the pollster gets 3 bonus points.
Yep. There's Tommy Goss's car, Nashville Super Speedway, and I guess that's coming to Irish.
Yeah, if we're hearing September, it's going to come out. That should be very fun.
1.0 mile track. Joseph and I were talking about it. I've been there many times. I was there actually. I'm not sure if it was the first season they opened or it might have been the second open. And I heard about it, and I was like, "Oh man, I went to almost every race up there that whole summer, and every summer after that until they closed." So, all right, they're qualifying. Guess where they line up. James Simmons does take the pole, the 46.460. So congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Anthony Emery will start second. Cole Frelick third. Spencer Madden will start fourth. Josh Robbins fifth. John Berry sixth. Dallas Myhan seventh. Chad Oxendine eighth. And Taylor Fry, the last one to take a qualifying time. Only 9 qualifiers out of this big field. Holy smokes. I think there's a lot of guys start trusting themselves out there, Joseph. And Femi Olat will start 10th.
All right, Daniel Falcon will start in the 11th with Will Klein starting in 12th. Aaron Smith and Bobby Chain will take up row number 7 and 13th and 14th. In row number 8, we have Zoltan Herzeg, 15th, your points leader coming into tonight, and Spencer Owens will start 16th. Cody Miller will start 17th. He was your Daytona winner. Let's see if he could get another one on the super speedways. And Sheldon Lockie will start 18th. Tom Mercier will start 19th, and Tommy Gossett will round out the top 20.
Don Williams, 21st. Terrell Baker, old PCB, back in 22nd. Freddie De La Rosa, 23rd. Cody Lamas, 24th. Elijah Grassi at 25th. Scott Shire will start 26th. Brett Pancari, 27th. Patrick Colby, 28th. And Tony Hilbrand rounding out the field in 29 drivers.
Yeah, 29 drivers in this first race tonight. Should be very exciting. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, 2 Talladega races tonight, both 30 lappers. The first race is going to be the low downforce package, and the second race is going to be the high downforce package. So, going to be 2 different types of racing, but still should put on the same excitement. But, man, really, my adrenaline is up. I'm pumped up. I'm already on the edge of my seat, just waiting to see how this race unfold. I know you guys in chat are probably doing the same as well. You guys are in for a good show. James Simmons.
So you're gonna get PCB up here to start us?
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure. Of course, Anthony Emery comes in here second in points. I mean, man, what a turnaround his season has been. Now, all of a sudden, second points. But I got some favorites tonight. You just mentioned his name, Rudy TCB. He's in the last couple of seasons, he's become a really good restricted plate racer. So
Yeah.
I would not be surprised to see him contend for another win tonight in one of these races, or who knows, maybe even both of them tonight. And of
Right.
course, we got like Will Klein in there. We got Cody Miller, who won the last super speedway race, which was at Daytona at the season opener. He did really well. Hopefully, he'll provide the same. But yeah, I think it's time to get TCB up here in the booth. But ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are enjoying being here on Max Speed TV on this Tuesday evening. Here on Max Speed TV, Rudy and I up here in the booth calling both Talladega dual races, 30 laps.
Gets red.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, sing, man.
The bombs bursting in air.
Oh my God.
Should have had you for the national anthem, man. Well, TCB, are you ready for Talladega duels?
Yes, Joseph, you know, I got a question for you. Are you ready for the Talladega duels? Because I am. I hope everyone watching is ready. Here we go, right here in Alabama for the Dega duels. All right, boys, here we are here at Alabama, Talladega. Can I get a good old Talladega? Yeah!
Green flag, green flag.
Wow, man.
All right, the green flag is in the air, and the first Talladega duel race is underway. And look at that, a terrific jump for Anthony Emery in the turn number 1. He clears for the race lead. Now, all of a sudden, Spencer Madden is up on the outside of James Simmons through 1 and 2, but James Simmons is going to have the advantage with the help from Cole Fraley coming off turn number 2.
Wow, I'll tell you what, they really got split up there, didn't they? Look at the pack is busted up big time. I can't believe this.
They'll get bunched up again. You know, give them a couple of laps and they'll be all up together. Well, right now, look at Josh Robin moved up to the 3rd, passing Cole Fraley. Spencer Madden has dropped back to 5th. But coming to complete the first lap, it looks like Anthony Emery, who comes in here second. Boys, look at these guys sliding around. Look at James Simmons. Oh my gosh, Rudy, you're going to be seeing that all 30 laps.
I know it. It's crazy. It just how, with that low downforce package, how much it has changed these cars. Oh my God. And of course, like you said, they caught the field right back up. Look at, here comes John Barry now, up to 5th.
Yeah, John Barry, man, look how he's flying by Spencer Madden and probably going to grab some more spots going into turn number 3. As Robin now assumes the race lead with a side-by-side battle from Cole Fraley, who's moved up to the outside of Anthony Emery as he gets a little bit loose off the corner, but now he's got to run on the outside Josh Robin. How about this, Rudy? 3 wide almost for the lead.
I know it. This is unreal. Man, Cole Fraley almost led that lap. Almost.
Yeah,
Josh Robin does lead.
Just missed it. And Josh Robin does lead it, but man, Cole Fraley trying to keep James Simmons behind. Where's James going to go? It looks like he was going to go to the bottom. Now he's going back to the top. He wants to try to make it 3 wide, but Cole Fraley is going to shut the door on him down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Josh Robin is still on the inside, while John Barry and all of a sudden Chad Oxidine has come into the picture, and 6 more cars coming into the picture now.
Oh man, up the hill they go, and Josh Robin's going to get by on the bottom side. And look at that. John Barry flipped right in to the pocket there on the bottom. Oh, man. They're just everything but sideways in the tri-oval. Oh,
they are definitely They are sideways. They are up on that wheel. I cannot imagine driving one of those cars right now. But John Barry has all of a sudden has moved up to 2nd spot. Chad Oxidine, who's been consistent all season long, really wants to get that first win tonight. Maybe tonight could be the night. But they are 3 wide for the 3rd spot with Chad Oxidine down low.
My God.
James Simmons in the middle. And Josh Robin is all of a sudden getting back a couple of spots.
And I'll tell you what, as much as they're slipping and sliding, nobody is lifting off of that throttle. I can guarantee it. Chad Oxendine is coming.
Yeah, how about John Barry now all of a sudden with the race lead? He's going to lead this lap. A good run for him early on. Yeah, Chad Oxendine wants to get in behind John to help him out to clear James Simmons and Josh Robin. But right now, side by side for the race lead, side by side for 3rd as they're heading down the back straightaway once again.
Man, I'll tell you, we got cars everywhere. Falkingham, I just thought Falkingham was so loose coming out of turn 2 right there. He just about lost it. Unbelievable.
James
James Simmons back to the lead.
James Simmons back up front. John Barry has dropped back to second. Josh Robin trying to get up to this outside, but does not get there. Chad Oxstein is going to try to fight back for third on the bottom lane. Look at that. They're almost 4 wide back there for the 5th spot. You got Cole Freilich. Freddie has come into the picture. How about Terrell Baker and Spencer Madden into the picture trying to battle to try to get into the top 5?
Well, Joseph Freddie's come from 23rd position already up to 6th. Wow, man, that's a big
Terrell
move.
Baker. Terrell Baker has moved up a lot of spots.
Yeah.
Basically, those two have pretty much followed each other. It looks like they're really working with each other right now. Oh, and James Simmons going to shut the door on Freddie, and he's going to lose a little bit of momentum, not too much. John Barry still fighting on the outside to take over the lead.
Yeah, I think outside would be where I'd want to be right now because that inside line on them corners, the cars are just so loose and on the edge right there. I don't know, man. That is absolutely crazy right there what's going on. You can watch these guys. They are lifting a little bit in the corners, but oh, gosh.
How about...
I mean, the speeds they're getting when they go, oh, into the wall, Josh Robin.
Oh, man, a little bit in the wall. Whoa, look at Cole Freilich way down there. And Josh Robin's going to drop back several spots. Maybe he needs to take a little break and get out of that pack, try to recover just a little bit, catch his breath, and then get back at it. But look at this up front. How about James Simmons back in front? But how about Terrell Baker to the 2nd spot? Watch out for Terrell Baker because he's going to be strong. We have seen him, like I mentioned, the last couple of seasons at these super speedway races. He always seems to be running up towards the front. He's got a couple wins out of it. And now he's going to dive to the inside going into 1 for the race lead on James.
Man, he is putting the wheel to it. I bet you he's yeehawing right now.
I was saying to start single banner before the green flag. I mean, that's how pumped up he is.
Yeah.
Look at that 3 wide.
Oh my gosh, this is not going to end. I'm telling you, the 3 wide is just, it's going to be like this all night long, Joseph.
Oh, man, but these guys may settle down a little bit, but this is Nork, Rudy. These guys always goes up on the wheel every single lap, no matter what. Right there. Look at Terrell Baker sideways on the bottom. Oh, my God. What did I just say? Up on the wheel.
Yep. Wow, well, that was just enough to let James Simmons and Chad Oxendine by, but here comes Chad Oxendine to the bottom now. He wants the lead. He wants to get a bonus point out of this. He's 3rd in points, so he could definitely use it.
Yeah, definitely wants to gain some more on points.
Terrell
Whoa,
again.
Terrell Baker swings down to the bottom. Man, he is always sideways. Hang on, hang on. He's about to go around.
God.
He saves it.
Oh, how's he doing that? He's dirt tracking it.
Anybody? I tell you what, but poor Chad Oxendine and anybody else on the bottom lane, they had to check up so bad to not run in the back of Terrell Baker. But we got a side-by-side battle for the lead once again. Cole Freilich barely led that lap over James Simmons, but Freddie has all of a sudden picked himself up into the 3rd spot.
Boy, I think that really kind of, a lot of people have had to kind of lift a little bit there, and it's changed a little bit of the front runners up here. Because Bobby Chaney's up here, Aaron Smith, Tommy Gossett, Spencer Mad. These guys have all moved up. How about Daniel Falkingham back into 12th now?
Oh, spin! James Simmons trying to save it. He does. Big slide for James, but he is going to lose several spots, maybe fall outside the 15 by the time he gets back up to speed. But James Simmons with a big slide down through turn number 3 and 4, but saves it. Now the race lead is once again side by side between Terrell Baker and Freddie De La Rosa on the bottom.
Yeah, and Terrell led that lap, so he got a bonus point out of that. Now Freddie's trying to get a bonus point. I know we got.
Look who's coming to the picture as well.
Another one that's not in here. Nick Mucinek in here. Wow.
Oh, really? I'm just trying to hold my breath right now. Oh, my gosh.
I know it. That's driving out their butt right now. Here comes Bobby Chaney. to 4th. This is exciting stuff. 19 to go, so they're getting it done.
Oh, they're
Smith
definitely
on the
getting done,
outside.
and I mean, really, I'm surprised we haven't had an actual wreck yet. The way these guys are racing, but this is tremendous racing. Hopefully, somehow they can go green all the way. I don't see that happening. I'm betting on a wreck to happen. But look at Chad Oxenine pushing the back of Freddie, just pushing by Terrell Baker for the race lead, and now he's going to fight for the second spot.
Yeah, he pushed him so hard. Freddie had to go up the hill there to save it.
But Terrell Baker
smoke.
is going to fight back.
Oh my gosh, and they're going to go 3 wide for second. Oh, Chad Oxendine on the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, Freddie's just kind of keeping that door closed a little bit there on
there's
Oxendine.
contact between Freddie and John Barry. Now a few cars involved in the wreck on the straightaway. Aaron Smith got a piece. Barry also in it. Who else is that in it? I believe Femi Olat has got a piece of it. Bobby Cheney, Will Klein. 5, 6, 7 cars involved in the wreck on the back straightaway as we are under caution for the first time on lap 13.
Let's go back and take a look at this. I'm on Bobby Cheney here, but I know that's not where it started. It was right there.
Freddie.
It looks like, oh yeah, Freddie kind of come up the hill into John Barry. I don't think they actually made contact, and Bobby Cheney with almost got a blowover right there.
Yeah, look at Bobby Cheney with a wild ride down the back straightaway. Somehow he did not go over. Cole Freilich also got involved in that as well as Femi Olat. Will Klein also got a piece of that. But yeah, about 7 or 8 cars involved on the back stretch. Man, big wreck already early on.
Yep. Well, hopefully there's no reset. So, if what they don't make on this race, hopefully that they can gain back up on next race. So they still have one more shot at it. But boy, that's disappointing.
Yeah, definitely disappointing early on for some of these drivers. I mentioned, you could have one bad race. You can have a bad race in the first race, but can capitalize on gaining those points back in the second race, or vice versa. You just never know. Hopefully you don't have 2 bad races. But man, Rudy, I think I need to take a breather for a little bit, man, because that was exciting. Wow, look at some of these guys coming down pit road, probably just in case if there were 3 green white checker attempts, so they can make it all the way on fuel.
Yeah, well, I think they would be with this caution here. They should be okay if they needed to, but they would know better than me. But I think maybe mostly to get fresh tires on that car, because it just, man, it is skating around out there.
The way these guys were skating around out there, it's no surprise to me that these tires are really taking a hit right now. But Terrell Baker, Chad Oxenine, and Patrick Colby were the 3 drivers that stayed out on the racetrack. I would like to speak to Terrell Baker. Let me ask him about what this race is like for him. TCB, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Joe?
Oh, man, dude, it's so much fun just watching this race up here in the booth. I guarantee you it's got to be wild out there for you. Tell us about what the race is like from your perspective.
You guys are having fun watching in the booth. I'm having fun racing this thing, man. I mean, you're on edge the whole time. This doesn't compare to any other Talladega or Daytona race or anything. It's just, you're sideways the whole time and everybody's losing it around you, and you gotta just try to saw at the wheel to hold on to it. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun though, Joe.
I bet it is. I mean, you guys are definitely up on that wheel for sure, sliding around everywhere, even on the straightaway. Seems like you guys are sliding. But TCB, with the last couple of seasons, we have seen you so strong on these super speedway races, and you have won a couple, but you seem like you always run up front. What has made you such a good restricted plate racer? Like, I know you have a way of racing these racetracks and know how to deal with the pack race and all that stuff. So what how do you manage that? I mean, how do you know like when is the time to make the right moves and not? And how did you get so good at these kind of races?
I got the perfect answer for you, Joe. Since I live like kind of close to New York City, it's literally I learned how to like literally racing this is like driving in New York City and like bumper to bumper traffic, except you're going like 230. So you're just constantly like, all right, is this lane gonna move? Is this lane gonna move? And you just like constantly like make moves and stuff. So I mean, that's basically how I learned how to race all the restrictor plates and even this, because it's just like New York City traffic, except like I said, you're going 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, I was just about to say, except you don't go to 200 miles per hour in New York City for sure. But all right, TCB, well, you're putting up good performance, some great passes, and it's been fun watching you. It's been fun to watch this whole race from the booth. But hopefully you can stay out of trouble, man, because second half of this race already. Hopefully you can set yourself up for a good result in the first race and have some momentum for the second race. So good luck out there, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Had to get that
Looks like the
yeehaw in
pace.
there.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. Looks like the pace lights are out on the pace truck, so we will
Yep.
go back racing this time by. It will be 14 laps to go. Right now, the running order is Terrell Baker, your race leader, Chad Oxendine second, Patrick Colby third, Freddie De La Rosa fourth, Spencer Madden fifth, James Simmons sixth, Sean Williams seventh, Zoltan Herzeg eighth, Anthony Emery ninth, and Scott Shire will round out the top 10. We had pretty much everybody, Rudy, except for the top three that came down pit road.
Yeah. Yep. Top four. Freddie Del Rosa did come in. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, happy birthday, Mike. I seen you posted it was your birthday. Happy birthday. I'd sing you happy birthday.
Our
I'll leave
very
that
own-
to Joseph. He can sing happy birthday to you.
No, hell no. That ain't happening. I'm sorry. You know, our very own Jeff Dotson's birthday is today as well. Of course, he helps out with the broadcasting.
Oh.
Apparently, it's his birthday according to Facebook. You know, Facebook tells
Oh.
you whose birthday it is.
Well, heck, how did I miss that? I'll wish him happy birthday when they get done.
Who knows? He could be lying. It may not be his birthday. I don't know.
Well, here we go,
right. Well,
folks. Facebook heading in. And they're single file all the way from 1st to 28. Kind of surprised Terrell didn't hit the loud pedal already and go, but waiting on it. Chad Oxendine's patient. High side for everybody.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. We're back underway here at Talladega for duel number 1.
you pretty much don't want to go early at this race.
Yeah.
You can pull out the big lead, and the guys behind you can catch up to you quickly with their trap. But how about this? Chad Oxtein looked up to the outside to see if he could get a run. Cannot do it, so he's going to tuck it behind Terrell Baker. They're going to come off turn number 2, single file. It looks like the first battle I see is with Sean Williams and Patrick Colby for 5th. Now battle for the race lead. Chad Oxtein gets a run to the outside, and he wants to lead a lap to get that bonus point.
Yeah, he has not got a bonus point yet because everybody's been blocking the heck out of him.
Oh, look at Sean Williams just driving through the middle, wanting to make it. Oh, and contact!
Contact!
Spencer Madden. Hang on, Spencer. Oh, look at Aaron Smith is not Aaron Smith. Anthony Emery is also down there in the grass. He saves it.
Wow, man. Where's Anthony Emery at? He's going backward. Not going to be a happy camper about that one, but wow, that was crazy right there.
All right, back up front. Look at that. Whoa, 3 wide. Look at James Simmons going below the yellow line. And remember, in this season, in this league, there is no yellow line rule. So you can go down there because they didn't have the yellow line rule back then. So you can't go down there to make passes if you would like. It is not obligated for you to do so. But how about James Simmons striking fully? But how about Sean Williams all of a sudden in the top 5 wanting to battle for this win?
Yeah, how about Zoltan Herzeg up to 5th after starting
Zoltan
15th?
up there too, yeah.
Man, him and Sean Williams side by side here.
and that's your points leader. A 39-point lead coming into Talladega. Of course, he wants to have a good 2 races so he can increase on that points lead, because if you have 2 bad races here, you could definitely lose a lot of points towards the championship. So he really wants to have a clean run, hopefully get some good results. Elijah Grassi, all of a sudden, coming into the picture. He's there in that 7th spot.
Oh, and Sean did the old slide down in front of Elijah there. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they're sliding down in front of him or if they're just saving the car from it being so loose, you know?
Or both.
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah,
both.
or both,
Who knows?
Yep. Man, I'll tell you what,
How about
they seem to be able to throw it at wherever they want to, though.
Freddie back up front. A push from James Simmons to get around Terrell Baker. But Terrell Baker's still fighting back on that outside. I don't think it's going to last long because James is all over that back bumper of Freddie. So he's going to take over the lead while James Simmons and Terrell Baker fight for second. Whoa, look at Freddie sliding up the racetrack.
Man.
And that's going to open up the door for James. 3 wide for the race lead.
Oh,
And he
Simmons.
gets sideways.
Why did he
And
save
you know
that?
what? Oh, and they're still trying to gather up. Look at Terrell Baker sideways.
Terrell, he saves it.
Oh my God! Oh, here we
No,
go!
I don't think he's gonna save
Going
that
in
one,
the turn
Joseph.
one, Josh Robinson.
Oh my
No,
God.
they're not going to save that, are they?
Oh,
No, they're not.
no.
There they go. Big
No.
crash in turn
Oh,
1 and 2. Sean
man.
Williams, Josh Robin, Tommy Gossett involved in the crash, I believe.
Oh,
No, that was not
my.
Tommy Gossett. It was somebody else. It was Brett Picari that was involved. But we got 3 or 4 cars involved in the wreck in turn 1. Also, the 21, the Taylor Fry is involved. But we're under caution for the 2nd time.
Yeah, I don't know if. Okay, right there, Josh Robin bounced off of Sean Williams, and he never did kind of. Well, he kind of had it recovered, but then when man, oh man, him and Aaron Smith almost made contact again, and it looked like he tried to dodge that. And when he did, man, I'll tell you what, that was absolutely nuts right there.
Man,
Sean
that
Williams
was
does spin it,
6.
but I'm trying to find Josh Robin. Where did he go?
Yeah, about 6 or 7 cars involved, and I thought
There
they
he is.
were all going to save that somehow. If they somehow saved that, I probably would have just left TeamSpeak because I would have just been in shock.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm checking this out one more time. Josh Robin got such a huge run right here. And I don't know if it was, I mean, what a run he got. Holy smokes. And when he come up there, he bounced off of Aaron
Oh.
Smith, then off of Sean Williams, took it up to the high side. And it looked like he seen Aaron Smith coming again. Or maybe they did make a little contact there. Oh my gosh. And he up the hill right in front of Tommy Gossett. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a
Mayhem.
big hit into that outside wall for Josh
Yeah.
Robin. But I don't know how they didn't wreck it coming off turn 4. I thought they were all wrecked there. They somehow
I
made
know
it to turn 1 before they actually wrecked.
Man, that was unbelievable there. That took out a lot of drivers. Josh Robin, Taylor Fry, Aaron Smith, all on pit road. Doesn't look like they're going to get off of pit road in time. Yeah, they will not get off pit road in time. But they got another race. They can come back in duel number 2.
They do.
You know, got a lot of guys that did
Oh,
come
man.
to pit road though. Holy smokes, a ton of them.
Well, Brett has taken over the race lead. Chad Oxendine in 2nd. Tell you what, Daniel Falkiam is all of a sudden in the top 5. Of
Yeah.
course, he hasn't had the season he's been winning, but he's been strong the last 3 or 4 races. He comes in here 7th in the points, still looking for that first win of the season. I thought last week at Milwaukee was his day to get that first win this season, but it did not happen. Late caution bit him. Hopefully he can find his way to get a victory in these final laps. Driver I do want to talk to right now, running pretty well. Of course, he's been running well all season long. That is good old Chad Oxendine. Let's see if we can get a word in with him. Chad Oxendine, you got a copy?
Yeah, gotcha. How you guys doing?
I I tell you what, if I tell you on a scale from 1 to 10 how we're doing, it'd probably be definitely a 20, because we're having a blast watching you guys out there racing out there. What is it like for you? I bet it's got to be wild, and you guys are up on that wheel every single part around that racetrack.
Yeah, I'd rather be where you guys are at, to be honest with you. I need a new pair of shorts. I feel like I've been pretty lucky to miss everything that's going on around me. It's wild for sure.
Well, I tell you what, you can change shorts before the next race. You could probably change them twice tonight, that's for sure. But Chad, it seemed like you're showing up late in the race and trying to stay in the top 5 in points, the top 3 in points at least. Trying to end the first race of the night. But you seem like you have a strong car, but what's it going to take for you? You're ahead of Terrell Baker, which I feel he's been the strongest. You're ahead of him right now, but you also got a few other guys around you that's been strong on super speedway races. But yeah, I mean, from our vantage point, I wouldn't blame you if you want to come up here for the rest of the race or even for the second race, because you're definitely up on that wheel. Everybody's sliding around. You're having a good time. But hopefully, man, when you guys go back hopefully with around 6 laps to go, you hopefully stay out of trouble and gain some good valuable points.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're in the top 10 or 15, you got a shot at this thing. I mean, it's anyone's to win. It's just wild. I've been trying to stay toward the front, led a lap. That was kind of my goal, to lead a lap there. So I got that done. And now it's just kind of survive and hope to end up in the top 5 or 10 here, or hopefully win the thing if we can. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Well, good luck out there, man. Of course, we're trying to see if you could get your first one of the season. You got 2 opportunities tonight. Looking good right now. Let's see if it can happen right here.
Thank you guys, as always. Enjoy watching.
Oh, we definitely will.
Well, folks, there'll be a little bit of a space in between here while we get into the second room after this race is over. We'll probably just talk to the winner of the first one here, and that'll give us time to get over to the next. While you're talking to the winner, I'll be skipping over to the next. How's that?
That sounds good. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere after this race is over, because remember, we have 2 Talladega races tonight. This first one we're doing right now with the low downforce package. The second race is going to be another 30-lapper with the high downforce package. So after this race, do not go anywhere unless you have to use the bathroom or get a snack, get a drink, because your throat is gone from screaming too much. I can totally understand that. But you want to be back for this second race for sure.
Well, Spencer Owens, Josh Robin, Taylor Fry, and Aaron Smith sitting on pit road.
We're about to go back racing here. 6 laps to go in dual race number 1 here at Talladega Speedway. Freddie De La Rosa leading the way. Chad Oxendine second. Terrell Baker third. Femi Olat fourth. And Daniel Falkian rounds out the top 5. Pace truck peels off. 6 laps to see if we're going to make it to the white flag before another caution comes out. The way these guys are racing, I'm not sure if we'll get to that point before we have another wreck. Here we go.
Yeah.
Freddie just waiting for that green flag to drop and for him to take off. And here we go. Right about now. Green, go. Green flag back in the air. Oh, and look at the checkup. Oh, and John Berry pulled to the inside early. Oh, I hope he doesn't get black flag for that. He passed somebody that did not get going.
Oh, man.
But right now, Freddie still got the race lead. Chad Oxendine second. Terrell Baker just got passed by Femi Olat for third. Now Femi looking to the outside. Chad Oxendine for the second spot. Maybe, hopefully, to get a run on Freddie for the race lead. Now he does to the outside of Freddie, going into turn number 3.
Yeah, Freddie tried to put the block on him there, but that wasn't gonna suffice with Femi Olat. He said, "I don't know, I'll just go up another lane."
By the way, John Barry has been black flagged. They have cleared him with the black flag, so he is good to go. He's still riding in that 6th spot. But right now, the battle is for the race lead with 5 laps to go. Femi getting a really good push by Terrell Baker going into turn number 1. He's going to clear Freddie. Now Terrell Baker's going to clear himself from Freddie. Now the side-by-side battle for 3rd is on with Chad Oxidine on the outside. Here comes Terrell Baker for the lead on the outside of Femi.
I'll tell you what, this is absolutely insane up here. How about Anthony Emery back into 7th now? He was way back in the field there after all that happened. And what happened to Zoltan, our point leader? He's clear back in 15th. Man, he's got to get busy. He ain't never going to make it there.
He's got to get busy. He's only got 4 laps to get up here and try to get a good result, get some good points out of it. Meanwhile, look at this, Rudy. 3 wide, almost for 2nd with Freddie in the middle. Here comes Daniel Falkingham now, trying to challenge him for the 4th spot. 3 wide now for the 3rd spot. Falkingham is going to pass them both. John Barry is possibly going to pass them both for the 4th spot. Terrell, the race leader, gets sideways, and Femi opens up the bottom for the race lead.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. And Falkingham right on his bumper. Falkingham wants to get up there and lead a lap. Femi says, it's my lead. He knows if Daniel gets to that lead, it's going to be bye-bye.
Oh, for sure. You know, Daniel Falkingham is hungry to get that first win of the season. He's posted a couple other times after a slumpy start. Definitely has recovered points. 3 laps to go this time by. Femi leads up the line. Terrell Baker. Oh, there's contact between the two. They're going to save it going into turn 1. Oh, my gosh, Rudy. They are not going to give each other an inch right now.
No, sir. Femi and Terrell going at it. Holy smoke. I'll tell you what. I don't care where you go right now on iRacing. You ain't going to find racing like this. Nowhere. I don't care. Nowhere. This is just freaking phenomenal.
Nork always provides a good show, and they're showing it once again here. But coming to 2 laps to go this time by, they got to make it around one more time to grab the white flag so we can end this race with just a 30-lapper. 2 laps to go, almost 3 wide for the 2nd spot. Femi and Freddie side by side for 2nd. Right now, Terrell Baker still hanging on to the race lead.
I'm telling you, Terrell might be able to do it here, but I don't know. Here comes Femi. He's taking a look, and Terrell's doing a lot of blocking right now. Oh, there's a wreck in the back.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, there's a wreck in the back. Oh, there's a wreck up front. Femi Olat has spun.
Man.
Freddie, both of them up in the air. Upside down goes Femi Olat and Freddie De La Rosa running 2nd and 3rd. They were battling for the 2nd spot. All of a sudden, both of them go spinning up into the air. They both land back on their wheels. Caution comes out, and we're going to have our first green-white checker.
I think that was a lot. Was it Elijah back there? Yeah, right there. He got together with Patrick Colby, I do believe that was. Let me see if I can get back on them two. Where the heck is that?
Right there. Yeah, this was first wreck was between Elijah Grassi and Patrick Colby. We're not sure if this was the wreck that brought out the caution, but the two got together. And
Colby come right down into the side of Elijah right there. Yeah, just as that was happening.
Yeah, look at that blowover from Elijah Grassi. Wow, Cody Miller went upside down as well. Also involved Dallas Mayan. But while that was happening, Rudy, up front, there was another wreck. We had 2 separate wrecks going on. You see right there with Freddie and Femi get together.
And both of them synchronized blowovers right there.
That
Holy
is insane.
smoke.
Look at that. Synchronized blowover. You can't not script that at all. That was just pure synchronized. And look at that. They both got back on their wheels at the same time, too.
I know.
That is insane. Oh, my gosh.
Well, we got to bring, I think, Chad Oxendine is scored as the leader, I think. I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out here at the scoring line. Maybe it's Terrell. So here we go, green, white, checkered, and you called it, Joseph. You knew you weren't sure if they were going to make it, all the way to the checkered flag without another caution.
There was no way. There was no way they were going to make it all the way back to the white flag without another wreck. They almost did. They got about half a lap, but they did wreck on the back straightaway. But Man, we had like 3 blowovers right there on the back straightaway. 2 separate
Yeah.
incidents too. Also, Cody Miller did go upside down as well. So you had 4 cars go upside down. So unfortunately, and Dallas Mayhem was also involved in that first wreck. But wow, oh wow, oh wow, Rudy. Oh my
I know it.
gosh, this race is insane. I hope you guys in chat are enjoying this.
Oh man, this is not. And you know, I still think we're going to see a surprise finish out of this because you know Zoltan's
yeah.
creeping up through there. Freddie's still in it. Anthony Emery has yet to make a move to get to the front. Yeah, he's coming. How about Tom Mercier up to 5th now?
Yeah,
Holy smoke!
I was just about to speak about him. All of a sudden, he's up in the 5th spot. I haven't
Yeah.
mentioned his name. Brett Picard, we haven't mentioned his name. He's up to 7th. And Zoltan Herzeg, you wonder where he was at. He's up to 9th. He's got an opportunity to pass a few cars to get up front, maybe get that win. And if he does get the win, Rudy, it'll be his 4th win this season. He's been dominant the last few races.
Well, another one that we it kind of slipped our minds that we didn't think he was going to have a good run. Will Klein. We have seen him slip up through the middle and grab the win when they all piled up at the line. And this is right about where he started from there that time. Remember, 12th?
Oh, yeah,
and he wound up taking the win. So none of these guys are out of it right now. I mean, I wouldn't count any of them out.
Are you sure they want to do 2 races? Are you sure they're not going to be tired? Let's see if we could get a quick word in with Daniel Falkham, who's running in 3rd.
Like all scraped. I like the paint scraped off of it.
What?
Hey, Daniel, you got a copy?
Hey, how we doing?
What are you talking about? Some paint scraping?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at old Chad's car right here, and it's just, look at paint got scraped off it from that last wreck. I mean, this race is getting insane. It's only going to get even more insane coming to this green-white checker.
Well, I tell you what, Daniel, bet you're having a lot of fun out there. Rudy and I, we've been having so much fun up here in the booth, just watching you guys just all over the place, sliding around, just up on that wheel. What is it like for you down there?
It's crazy. We're sliding, we're sideways, we're tight. Front end doesn't want to turn. Sometimes they're in the corner. We're sliding through the tri-oval. I mean, it's a whole grand old time. I know Jared, who wasn't racing tonight, he just said he's really enjoying the race so far. So shout out to him. Too bad his power isn't working. But I hope all the fans are getting a good show. It's about to get even better. I mean, heck, we still got one more race left. So.
Are you tired yet?
Nah, I'm ready to go for the second race. I haven't even broken a sweat yet.
You haven't even broken a sweat. And Rudy, these guys are sliding around up on the wheel. If that was me, I would have been sweating right now. But, man, Daniel, you're doing a very good job. You got up to the top 3 now. You got a shot to win. Of course, get that first win of the season that we've been waiting for. But just try to stay out of trouble, hopefully. And good luck out there, man. And we'll let you go and stay focused.
We'll see. Thank you, Joseph.
Oh man, Rudy, we're going back green this time by 2 laps. Hopefully, if they don't make it to the white, we're gonna have a second attempt.
Yeah, I'm glad nobody's asked who I would pick to win because I wouldn't want to pick anybody right now. No way.
Honestly, anybody can win. Anybody.
Yep.
This is what Talladega does. This is what Talladega does. Even Daytona, those 2 tracks, it just provides a surprise win. We've seen it. We even saw it at Daytona this season. We saw Cody Miller stealing the win in the season over there. So we could have another surprise winner. But you got Terrell Baker, who's been so strong at super speedway races last couple of seasons. Chad Oxstein looking for his first career North Series win. You got Daniel Falkham looking at his first win this season. John Barry hasn't won a North NASCAR race in so long. And what about Tom Mercier, too? He hasn't won. Maybe tonight would be the night.
Oh, here we go. Pace trucked in. Terrell Baker leading him to the line. And, you know, like you said, Joseph, he doesn't want to just get a good jump out there. But they are picking up a little bit of speed here. And Oxendine right there ready to go with Terrell.
Green, green, green.
And there's a green. We're back underway here at Talladega for the first duel tonight, folks. You got to make sure that you're here for duel number 2. I'm sure it's going to be every bit as exciting as this one. And that's going to be with the high down force on that one.
Right now, the top 5 are single file. Terrell Baker still assumes the race lead. Chad Oxendine second, Daniel Foggy third. Comes Anthony Emery looking to the outside. John Berry for the 4th spot down the back straightaway. What about the top runners? Getting a run down the back straightaway. Here comes Chad Oxendine, but Terrell Baker's going to throw the block going in the 3.
Man, I'm telling you, Terrell, he's got one more lap to go if he can hold him off right here. But Oxendine setting up here. Looks like he might go to the high side. He's going to leave that bottom open for Falkingham to get in there. Falkingham's going to take advantage of that. 3 wide for second.
White flag in the air. Final lap here at dual race number 1 at Talladega. 3 wide for the 2nd spot, but right now, that's what Terrell Baker wants to see in his rear view mirror. Falkingham has moved up to the 2nd spot. John Berry trying to take over the 3rd spot to try to pass Chad Oxendine. They're side by side down the back straightaway for the final time. Here comes Falkingham for the race lane on the bottom. John Berry's going to follow him through.
Oh, man. Is Terrell going to lose it? Oxendine way up the hill. He is loose. I don't know. Terrell's still got it. He's still got it. They're going to make contact.
Side
Here's
by
3
side,
wide.
3 wide for the race lane. Here comes John Berry to the outside. Then fucking
bang
they're crashing
interruption.
in the back. John Berry is going to spin and win here in dual race number 1 here at Talladega.
Oh, man. Let's go
And a
take
big
another
crash
look
at the end of this race.
Let's go take another look at that. Oh, my gosh. I don't believe it. That was one heck of a finish.
Oh my gosh, what a finish here in dual race number 1 here at Talladega, and we still got race number 2 coming up. Let's take a look at the finish here.
This is where they're 3 wide. Barry on the inside, he gets a big shove from Anthony Emery, and it actually was enough that it upset John's car, but he slides across the finish line and takes the win. Holy smoke. What a finish.
A spin and win for John Berry in dual race number 1 here at Talladega Super Speedway. And look at Anthony Emery finishing 2nd backwards. Zoltan Herzog finishes 3rd. Rudy, that was just race number 1. An exciting finish. This just picks up the adrenaline for race number 2.
Wow, man. I can't wait till race 2 now. Well, let's get John down here and talk to him real quick while we get there. He may be busy, but we can talk to him, I guess. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely talk to him. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, there he is.
Yeah.
Joseph, you got him, or you want me to do him?
Yeah, I got him. John Berry, oh my gosh, man. Did you come from to make it 3 wide going into the trial vault? Also, they're wrecking above you. Also, in your wrecking, wasn't sure if you were going to get across the line first, but it's been a long time since you've won in the North NASCAR Series. You finally get another win. Definitely going to help you out in the points in the first race. Tell us about that race overall, because it was a lot of fun from here in the booth. It's got to be a lot of fun down there. So tell us about the race overall and tell us about that win.
Yeah, this and Daytona, I feel like are the only 2 tracks these cars were actually good at. So, yeah, these cars are pretty crazy. Like, you just go in a corner, you're just completely sideways because it's the way there's no spoiler on these things. So you just go in a corner, you're just sideways the whole time. And that move there, I saw them side by side, and I'm like, okay, this is perfect because they're gonna be busy with each other. And where I have the room to go to, that's where I'm going. And Daniel left a little bit of the bottom open. So like I just threw it in there, and I was sideways. Everybody was sideways, and I just spun across the line. I got to the line first. That was pretty incredible. That's by far the craziest win I've had in the NASCAR series so far.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, we saw you make it 3 wide. We're like, oh man, it's gonna be 3 wide at the line. But I felt like you had the advantage either way, even if it was a 3 wide bout to the start finish line. But John, it's been a long time since you've won the North NASCAR Series, so that's probably got to make you feel good. Now, of course, you got race number 2 coming up. And that's got to bring you some momentum for that city race to try to gain some more points. But now it's going to be with the high downforce package. So what are you expecting for that race?
I don't really know. I was kind of expecting this race to be a little bit more spread out, and there was a lot more pack racing going on with it. So the next race with the higher downforce, we might be all just on top of each other the whole entire time. So that's
Oh man.
I don't know. It's gonna be something. But
Yeah.
yeah, that race where just everyone's sliding around, just how much of a pull you got off in draft was a lot of fun. And this next race with a high downforce, I don't know what it's going to do. So we'll find out.
All right, for sure.
That was
We'll be
exciting,
excited
John.
for that. We'll be ready to go for that one. Well, John, is there anybody you got to thank for this win tonight?
I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting. I'd like to thank the people who, everyone who showed up tonight. As you guys can tell, we haven't had the biggest fields here as of late. There's a lot of people who are just not big fans of these cars, which I understand. I honestly really don't like them myself. Really, the only, like I said, the only place they drive good at is Daytona and Talladega, and the rest of the places they kind of suck. But yeah, I just like to thank everybody who showed up racing tonight. Thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank everybody who tuned in to watch the race. Hopefully, we put on a good one. And I want to announce it. I don't think we'll need it, but I'll go ahead and announce it right now, since we got some time. Next race, unlimited green white checker attempts. So you heard it
Oh
here
my.
first.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Well, hopefully we don't have like about 7 or 8 of them for this next race, but you never know. Well, John, congrats on winning dual race number 1. Hopefully, you can sweep for dual race number 2. Good luck out there, man, and hopefully we'll talk to you after the second race. But congrats on winning race number 1.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, well, folks, we'll run down through the final results here real quick, just to kind of knock it out of the park here. But John Barry does win. Anthony Emery second. Zoltan Herkzeg, our points leader, comes in third. So it's going to be a good points day for him and Anthony, being they are the top 2 in points. Brett Punkari fourth. Chad Oxendine fifth. Tom Mercier sixth. Daniel Falkingham seventh. Spencer Madden eighth. Will Klein ninth. Bobby Cheney 10th. Joseph?
Terrell Baker finishes up 11th. Sheldon Lockheed 12th. Tommy Goss 15th. Scott Shire 14th. Dallas Myhan 15th. Patrick Colby 16th. Freddie De La Rosa 17th. Cole Freilich 18th. Sean Williams 19th. And Tony Hilbrands rounds out the top 20.
All right. James Simmons 21st. Femi. Boy, they got these all messed up here. I don't. Go ahead, finish them up because they're all messed up on my.
All right. Looks like James Simmons 21st, Elijah Gracia 22nd, Cody Miller 23rd, Femi Olat 24th, Taylor Fry 25th, Spencer Owens 26th, Josh Robin 27th, Aaron Smith 28th, and of course 29th. Cody Lamas did not start this race, so he would finish dead last.
All right. All right, folks. Well, we'll see you over in the next race. Just give us a few minutes to get over there. I'm not even sure if the room's up yet, but as soon as it gets up, we'll get in there and we'll get going for you. So just stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave, because I'm sure race number 2 is going to be every bit as exciting. All right, I caught up with Anthony Emery here, folks. I just wanted to say, Anthony, what a finish at the end there, and you wound up taking second on that. I bet you that was a total shocker for you.
Yeah, I fell back quite a few times and just slowly but surely kind of worked my way back up, and just the total chaos at the end, but super fun race. I love how those drive at Talladega.
Yeah.
Those are a lot of fun, and I was shocked that I came so close. Be only 0.03 of a second away from winning. I was spinning around. I thought for sure I was going to finish like 5th or something. I was pretty surprised I got 2nd. But yeah, hoping for the same deal in race 2. Really was hoping that Zoltan was going to somehow have a bad race right there. This is one of the big opportunities to have a bad day. But he finished like 4th, so that didn't help me too much. But yeah, we still got another race here to do, and hopefully repeat what happened in the first race. Get a good finish.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of shocked that he had a 39-point lead over you coming into tonight. It was like, wow, where did he gain all of them points at?
Yeah, I mean, I missed a race, and then just the beginning of the season, had such a bad beginning of the season. And he's been really consistent, more consistent than I have. I mean, he hasn't really made any mistakes. Last week, he wins the race, and I get speeding penalties, or not speeding, a pit road penalty. Just little stuff like that, and then over time he builds a big lead. But it's not over yet. Still got a ways to go, so we'll see what happens.
All right, well, good luck in the second race.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. I'll drag you back down. All right, well, folks, let's see how exciting race number 2 is gonna be. What? Music placed in SML. What's that? They will have qualifying here. They'll have to qualify, but it's just a short practice. That's why we had to hurry. We could only really talk to the winner, so I could get out of there and get over into the second race here. So we might see a total turnaround here. Some guys that kind of laid back in the first round there might not lay back this time. They seen what happened, and this is the high downforce package. So this is going to be altogether different kind of racing. They're not going to be slipping and sliding as much out here. Take a look at the temperatures here. Oh, much cooler temperatures. Look at that. 89-degree track temperature, a lot cooler. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a lot cooler. That any better, Joseph?
I hope so.
Still sounds the same.
Oh my god. Is it horrible? Like,
No,
is like really bad?
No, it's not horrible. It's just that it sounds like sometimes like you're wigging out. Sometimes it sounds kind of clear, So it's got to be an internet connection.
Probably. I don't know. It seems like every time I broadcast, right?
I know, but I don't know what kind of internet you got. You got like DSL or what?
No, I do not want to do that.
You got cable?
I'll have to check. I have it was supposed to be 18p out here, which they're supposed to be really good out here, but I don't think it's set up properly.
Well, or maybe your modem. I don't
Probably.
know. I don't. It sounds a little better right now. You kind of got right up on the mic a little bit. Maybe that. I don't know. Sounds better. But yeah, I talked to Anthony Emery, and he was actually kind of shocked that he said for a minute there I thought I was going to get the win. And it was kind of looking like that. The way them guys were going 2 and 3 wide up there for the lead. Oh my God, it was crazy. Falkingham and oh man. Of course, TCB got caught up into that. Looks like we're gonna not have quite as many in this one as we had last. We had 29 in the last one. We're gonna be about 2 or 3 short on this. Well, they still got time to get in.
Yeah.
Not much. A little bit.
A little bit.
All right, race number 2 coming up, folks. Old John Strawberry. Dual number 1 winner. Old John Strawberry. That's what they call him, Strawberry. I just had to throw that out there, John. Sorry. You know, it's going to be a shame. Well, I don't know if there's been an official announcement. I don't remember about Newark. I better because I don't think there's been an official. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to go ahead into qualifying next. And actually, they have unlimited green-white checkers, folks. Unbelievable.
we only-
It's going to be crazy.
Well, we only used one in the first race.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't have to use unlimited.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Because you know these guys are going to use a few of them maybe if they have to. I'll tell you, these cars sound so awesome. You know what?
Yep.
I mean, they sound just like the real cars used to sound. I don't know where they got the sound file for that, but they did an awesome job with it. Must have got it off of YouTube or something.
Maybe.
I'd almost bet we're not going to see as many qualifiers out here either. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We've got a few of them out there on the track now.
Of course, nobody's put in time yet. It takes a little while to get a lap in.
Got some guys that are going to be on redemption here to try to come back from that horrible win, you know. And Anthony's going to be thinking every bit of hoping, you know, he was hoping that Zoltan wouldn't have finished as good that time so he could gain some points on Zoltan. But
yeah,
Zoltan finished right behind him, so he didn't gain many points on him. Maybe
Cole
1
Frelick
point.
for the board right. Oh yeah, 1 point. Oh, whoopee, right?
Yeah.
Cole
taking a
Frelick on
bucket.
top.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, taking a bucket of what?
Taking a bucket of water out of the ocean, you know. 1 point.
You're not wrong about that. Well, right now, Cole Frelick's on top of the board with a 48.08. Good lap time right there for a first lap. We'll see what he can do on the second lap. We got Aaron Smith, Tommy Gossett, John Berry putting up a time. Spencer Madden just put up a time.
Well, a whole
Yeah, I'm
lot
noticing
different.
right now. Oh yeah, I'm noticing already that you haven't seen these guys slide around as much. John
Yep.
Berry to the pole right now. Aaron Smith to the pole.
Yeah, this is going to be a totally different race than that first one was with them guys slipping and sliding. And the track temperature is a lot cooler too, Joseph. Look at it, 89 degrees it was a little bit ago. It was 114 over in the other one.
No wonder those guys were slipping and sliding around
Yeah.
as well.
Well, I think he said that race was early afternoon, and this one's late afternoon or something. I can't remember.
This one is late afternoon.
Yeah, sun's going down. And
Well,
I hope he
right now.
I hope he didn't make it so late that we get into darkness with unlimited
no,
green, white
we'll-
checkers.
Hopefully not. I think we're gonna be all right for sure. But right now, how about Anthony Emery second on the board, Zoltan Herzeg third?
Oh boy.
That's where those two finished up in the first race.
Yep. Josh Robin to second.
Nice lap.
Yes, it was. Only 10 one-thousandths of a second off of Aaron Smith's time. Cody Miller on the track.
Cody, of course, didn't win the race in the first race. Hopefully, he can rebound in the second race and do better. Hopefully, have a better result. I don't think he's going to have time to. It's going to be close. Not sure if he's going to have time to get a lap in.
Yeah, I don't think so because this is his warm-up lap.
It's going to be close. Yeah. But it looks like, Rudy, for the meantime, it looks like Aaron Smith is going to grab the pole for the second race tonight.
Yep. Oh, that was, Aaron or Cody Miller, that was his first lap. So
Not
he
a
comes
good
in
one,
first.
that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's run down through the grid. Aaron Smith takes the pole with a 47.588, a much quicker time if you noticed in the first one. Second place, Josh Robin. Anthony Emery will start third. Zoltan Herzeg fourth. Anthony just can't get away from Zoltan, can he? John Berry starts fifth. Chad Oxendine sixth. Dallas Myhan seventh. Spencer Madden eighth. Cole Freilich ninth. And Taylor Fry 10th. Joseph.
Tommy Gossett will start in the 11th spot. Femi Olat will start 12th. Cody Miller, the last qualifier out there, will start 13th. Daniel Falkian will start 14th. Will Klein 15th. Bobby Chaney will start 16th. Spencer Owens and Sheldon Lockett will take up row number 9 and 17th and 18th. And then in row number 10 is Tom Mercier 19th, and Sean Williams rounds up the top 20.
Terrell Baker starting 21st. Freddie De La Rosa 22nd. James Simmons 23rd. Elijah Gracia 24th. Scott Shire 25th. Brett McCarry 26th. Patrick Colby 27th. Tony Hilbrand 28th. 28th.
So
right.
again, Aaron Smith on the pole for the second dual race. He didn't have a very good first race, Rudy. He finished actually dead last in the running cars. Got out early in a crash, and just the opposite right now. You know, he's going to be leading the way for the green flag. And of course, Josh Robin trying to rebound after his misfortunes in the first race. As the cars are rolling off right now, Rudy, we're getting ready for another 30 laps here.
Just a reminder to everybody, old John Strawberry, winner of duel number 1. The old Strawberry.
He will be starting in the 5th spot in this race, and of course that helped him out in points just a little bit. Yeah, starting in the 5th spot in this one. But how about the two guys in front of him, Anthony Emery and Zoltan Herzeg, the top 2 in the points? And of course, you got Chad Oxendine, who is 3rd in the points. I mean, you basically got the top 4, 3rd through 6. Just can't get away from each other right now.
I know it. Isn't that something? Wow. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of with John when he said he thinks they're all going to be on top of each other. So, man, how many times are we going to see 3 and 4 wide here, Joseph? Oh, my God, it's going to be crazy.
I was surprised how many we saw in dual race number 1, the way these guys are sliding around out there. So I would not be surprised to see a lot of that in dual race number 2. But again, this is the high downforce package. So we'll see what this is like. We know what the low downforce package does. We'll see what the high package does. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you guys for tuning in to MaxSpeedTV on this Tuesday evening. Hope you guys enjoyed race number 1. John Berry ended up winning that race in dramatic fashion. But now we're set to go for another 30 laps for dual race number 2, the final race of the night. Aaron Smith and Josh Robin on the front row. John Berry, your winner in dual race number 1, will start 5th. And of course, your points leader coming into tonight is going to start fourth. That would be Zoltan Herzog. Well, here we go. The pace truck is going to peel off once again as we're getting set for dual race number 2. Be on the edge of your seats again, ladies and gentlemen, because you guys are going to see another wild race here at Talladega. So the pace truck is off. Aaron Smith is waiting for the green flag to drop. 30 laps. Who's going to win dual race number 2? Who's going to fall in trouble? What kind of finish are we going to see? We're about to find out. Here we go.
Green,
The
green,
green
green.
flag is now in the air. We're underway here in dual race number 2.
You can tell Josh Robbins on the redemption trail right now. He is really trying to make up for what he lost in that first one.
He definitely is, but he ain't going to hold it for long. Aaron Smith fought back on the bottom lane. He's going to clear for the race lead. Now, all of a sudden, they're 3 wide already for the 6th spot. How about Zoltan way up high, Josh Robin in the middle, and Anthony Emery downstairs, 3 wide down the back straightaway.
And Aaron Smith went all the way up the hill there to put the brakes on Zoltan, and then takes it all the way back down to the bottom.
Yeah, he's going to block both lanes. These guys aren't going to be slipping and sliding around like they did in dual race number 1, so it's probably going to be easier to manage the blocks. But Anthony Emery has moved up to second. Your dual winner for race number 1 is up to third, John Barrett. Aaron Smith leads the first lap here in race number 2.
Old John Strawberry in the third.
How about Dallas Myhan trying to get into the 5? You know, he got crashed out in that first race. He's trying to go for redemption, but we haven't talked about his name even in race number 1. So how about him trying to grab into the top 5? How about 3 wide for the race lead? Aaron Smith and then Anthony Emery and Chad Oxendine going for the lead.
Oh my gosh, I did not think Chad Oxendine would go up there by himself. It doesn't seem like it's working too awful well when you go by yourself. And look at Aaron Smith goes all the way up the hill there to block, and I don't know, that was a bad thing to do right there. That let Anthony Emery lead.
That was a bad thing to do. Anthony Emery now the race leader. Josh Rodman moved up to second. Here comes Sean Berry for third. Zoltan Herzog side by side with him. Guess who's coming back into the picture as well that we saw dominating race number 1? Terrell Baker looking his way into the top 5.
Already from 21st to 5th. How does he do that?
Man, it just surprised me how well he has done in these restricted play in these super speedway races. He is just showing it once again. But man, Daniel Falkham also coming into the picture as well. That bottom lane getting a run, but Josh Robin is going to shut the door right now. He's going to lead at the line. Zoltan Herzog is going to follow in behind him.
Oh,
contact! It's spin!
Caution.
Zoltan Herzog up in the air, upside down. Terrell Baker gets up into the air. Zoltan just got turned by the guy he is chasing for the points lead. Anthony Emery, Cody Miller got a piece of that wreck, but on lap number 4, an early crash in turn number 1, but a big one for Zoltan Herzog as he goes up in the air, and that's probably gonna hurt him in the points
definitely.
if he is done for the night.
Anthony Emery, what happened to Anthony? Anthony just like went way up the hill and right into the side of Zoltan right here. He actually got into Terrell Baker and Zoltan.
And look at the ride that Zoltan Herzog went for. And Terrell Baker took a big hit. Oh, and Femi Ola went upside down as well. And Chad Oxendine, Dallas Myhan, they got a piece of it. So about 8 to 9 cars involved in this crash.
Gosh.
Some big names as well involved in this crash.
Man, I am telling you. Well, the guy that came out on top of that was Josh Robin. And John Barry's going to be second. Cole Fralick. Whoa, John. Whoa, hang on to it, John. Whoa. He was sleeping or something there, and he drove right on past and almost got into the back of Josh Robin. Woo, man, that was close.
And unfortunately, Terrell Baker has fallen out of the race. He's pulled his car behind the wall. Unfortunately, a lot of damage. That's too bad because he was looking strong again early on, Rudy, but a lot of damage to his race car. But, man, a lot of guys that we expect to run up front like Zoltan Herzog, big blowover, a lot of damage. Anthony Emery somehow escaped with minimum damage. Chad Oxendine got a good piece of that. So think about this. Anthony Emery could gain on that points lead, but poor Chad Oxendine could have done that as well if he avoided the wreck. He's going to be caught up with a lot of damage, so hopefully it isn't too bad. Hopefully you still get a decent result. But that's talent for you, Rudy. You try to be at the right place at the right time, and hopefully you make it through the wrecks. Sometimes you don't, and sometimes, Rudy, there's just nothing you can do. When you see a big wreck in front of you, you just hope you can get by it. But if you're in it, there's nothing you can do but go along for the ride.
That's about all you can do.
See if we can get a word in with Josh Robin. Let's see if I can find him. He's leading the way right now. Josh, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Tell you what, pretty good racing out there. I know dual race number 1 provides some great racing, but you're up front now. Hopefully you can rebound from your misfortunes in race 1. But tell us about what this race is like overall for you right now.
Well, so far it's going pretty good. Qualified second. We got the lead. I watched everybody die right behind me. That's good. But yeah, we're later in the day, like the sim time, so I think the track is cooler, the grip is better, so I think we're gonna see some more aggressive racing.
Oh yeah, we already saw in the first 4 laps of this before the big wreck striked. But of course, you were strong in duel number 1, but we expect you to be strong again. We had some top runners from race number 1 already involved in the crash, like Terrell Baker, Chad Oxstein, Zoltan got it pretty good. So you look like you got some cushion to try to sit up there, and then. But you also got John Berry, who won the first race, trying to hold him off. But you look good out there, man. It seemed like you guys are just keeping the grip up and not sliding around too much, providing some good racing. Hopefully you can keep that car up front and maybe go after the win tonight, man.
Yeah, for sure. I just got to stay in front of John Berry, so I should be in good hands there.
All right, sounds good. Well, good luck out to you, man. Hopefully we could talk to you at your lane after the race.
All right, thank you.
All right, single file restarts. We're just waiting on the lights to go out. Zoltan is back on the track.
Yeah, he is. You just read my mind. I was just about to point that out. He's back on the racetrack. He's still trying to go. I mean, he's got the points lead. He doesn't want to lose too many points. So I don't blame him for trying to be back out there. It doesn't look like, when you look at it, Rudy, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It got some tail damage on it there, but just a little bit of nose damage. It doesn't appear to be all that bad. So maybe it'll still be fast. He's going to come around and catch up to the back of the field here, and just about in time for them to get the green.
Spencer Owens and Samuel Lott has dropped out of the race as well. They pulled their cars behind the wall. But right now, the running order is Josh Rock, the race leader, John Berry second, Cole Fralick third, Tommy Gossett fourth, Taylor Fry fifth, Freddie De La Rosa sixth, Spencer Madden third, Tony Hillbrand's eighth, Sean Williams ninth, and Patrick Colby rounds out the top 10 as we're going to go back racing on lap number 8 with 23 laps to go. Well, Rudy, of course, after Talladega Duels, we got the next 3 races we're going to in the North NASCAR Series next week, next Tuesday night. These guys are heading. Imagine just going from a huge 2.6 miler to a half mile or like a quarter of a mile, 5 Flags Speedway. I mean, my goodness, what a big difference that's going to be. Short track racing next Tuesday night at 5 Flags. And then 2 weeks from tonight, it's going to be at Phoenix Raceway, mile racetrack. And then North Wilkesboro in 3 weeks from tonight, another short track. So we pretty much got some short track racing the next 3 weeks, Rudy, and then Michigan, and then Darlington Raceway to finish off the season. So after tonight, 5 races left to go of the season.
All right, here we go. Pace Park heading to pit road, and Zoltan is back on pit road. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the car wasn't fast, but He might have just said, you know what, the heck with it, because he's going to go a lap down. All right, all the way around the tri-oval here. Josh Robin bringing him. John Barry second.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
green flag is back in the air here for Dega number 2. Dega duel number 2 here for Norton. We were hoping for some excitement here, guys. So come on, let's see some excitement. Man, we haven't seen much yet. Just that blow over there, I think.
We'll definitely see some more. I'm telling you that. Just give these guys another lap, and they will go back at it. But right now, Josh Robin, the race leader, John Barry trying to hang on to his strap. Man, look at Josh Robin just snaking down the back straightaway, trying to break up that draft. It's not working because John Barry still got to run. Here he goes, diving to the inside for the race lead with Cole Freilich following behind.
Wow, what a run Barry got right there. Did you see that?
That was a
These
big
cars
run,
are
and
getting
I watch out for him.
They're getting some awesome runs. I can see that.
John Barry, who won race number 1, can he lead at the line? Oh, did Cole Freilich barely beat him at the line?
Yes, he did.
Cole Freilich barely led that lap over John Barry, but John Barry, of course, dual winner number 1. He's trying to go sweep both races. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I was flumming. Words are hard. Here we go.
Oh my God,
for the race
3 wide.
lead. Josh Robin in the middle.
Cole Freilich says, I'm out of that. Thank you very much. I got to go. See ya. I'm out of here. I'm not going to be involved in that stuff. Robin back in it. How
And
about
now-
Taylor Fry into 3rd?
Yeah, Taylor Fry all of a sudden has put himself up into the number 3 spot. Maybe looking for more if he could get to the inside Josh Robin. But Josh, he is doing a very good job on that outside lane, hanging strong up there to try to get around John Barry. It's not working right now because as soon as they get onto the banking, it seems like that inside line gets the advantage. But on the straightaways, the outside line gets the advantage. They're 3 wide kind of back there. But right now, John Barry's still hanging on.
Tony Hilbrand now coming all the way from 28, dead last on the field. Oh, and he got tight in the corner. He was a little too close to the wall there, washed up and had to back out of it. And he is going to get freight train. He goes back to 11th that quick.
Yeah,
Oh my
You can
God.
lose so much momentum so
Yep.
fast and lose so many positions just getting out of gas just a little bit. But right now, the top 4 are side by side for the race lead with John Barry downstairs, Josh Robin upstairs. You also got Taylor Fry downstairs, Cole Freilich upstairs. They're side by side still coming off turn number 2 with Tommy Gossett also there in the top 5.
Yeah, John Barry led that lap, so he got a bonus point for that, adding to that win that he just got in dual race number 1. And in the middle, oh my gosh, Cole Freilich coming back in the middle, passing Josh Robin. And with, he's got Tommy Gossett all over the back of him, helping him.
Yeah, Tommy Gossett definitely pushing him. Cole Freilich is going to go for the lead. Gossett now up to 2nd. Tommy going to go from the top to the bottom to get underneath Cole Freilich to take the race lead. Cole leads that lap. Freddie all of a sudden has found himself in the 3rd spot. Now looking for more, looking himself up for the 2nd spot. So watch Freddie De La Rosa trying to make a move down the back straightaway for the race lead. He's going to look up high. Tommy Gossett blocks. Right now, he's just going to follow through. Now Freddie goes to the bottom. John Barry follows for the race lead. Here comes Freddie De La Rosa. Side by side with Tommy Gossett, and he'll take the lead.
Yeah, Tommy didn't even get the lead a lap. It was close, but he didn't quite get the lead that lap. Freddie disposed of him real quick. And now Freddie's looks like he's trying to put the block on John Barry. But, oh, man, Freddie wants to lead a lap, and he's going to get it at the line.
Tommy Gossett fighting back on the outside. Josh Robin pushing him from behind. Bob Cheney has all of a sudden come into play on the outside lane. Right now, side by side, still for the race lead. Freddie De La Rosa downstairs. Tommy Gossett all of a sudden in the middle with Josh Robin up high. They're 3 wide down back straightaway. Look at this, 3 by 3 by 3 going into 3.
This is wow. I love it when it's like this. When they're on top of each other, I know it's rough on them guys. It makes it, super touch and go out there. But man, this is what it's all about right here. This is the kind of excitement that you like to see. And I don't know, Tommy Goss has got enough of a lead. He does lead that lap.
And he's going to try to take it down to the bottom right now, going to hold off John Berry. So he's got the race lead, still side by side again for the 6th spot. But Tommy Goss is still going to stay up on that outside lane to break the momentum from John Berry, as Freddie is busy on that bottom lane for the 6th spot. Now John Berry's looking up to the outside with the run, going into 3. And now it looks like they're about to go 3 wide for the race lead once again.
Boy, much slower speeds. Have you noticed that? Much slower speeds.
Yeah, but a bigger pack for sure. It's definitely a bigger pack than what we saw in dual race number 1, even though these guys were slipping and sliding around, still providing great racing. 3 wide for 2nd, but now the battle for the race lead once again. Freddie not giving up on that bottom lane, but Tommy Gossett still fighting hard on the outside.
Yeah, they kind of let John Berry on the outside. Does look like maybe Bobby Cheney's going to come up there and help him a little bit. Maybe a little bump draft, and then Tommy Gossett comes up in front of John Berry. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think John's too appreciative of that. But
they got a lap car.
Oh, lap car.
There, watch out, guys.
They're going to get by him, okay? Yeah, Zoltan.
I mean,
man.
Came up on him quick.
Yeah, he's trying to pick up a couple laps here.
How about Taylor Fry? We just reached the second half of this race. All of a sudden, he's going for the race lead. You can't call him the back marker anymore right now, Rudy, because all of a sudden is up to the front, and he's going to clear Tommy Gossett for the race lead. Freddie's still fighting with Tommy Gossett for 2nd.
Unbelievable running right now that these guys are doing. This is great. And I don't know, by the way it's looking right now, unless Freddie gets a big run on that outside, Taylor Fry might lead his first lap of the race. Oh, he's sideways right there.
Freddie's going to get it. Oh.
Wow. Freddie says,
wide. Here comes Cole.
Nope. That one's mine.
No, absolutely. That's mine. All right. How about Cole Freilich to 2nd now on Tommy Gossett? Daniel Falkingham also I see coming into the picture. How about Spencer Madden also creeping towards the top 5? Man, did Freddie get a big shot from Tommy Gossett down the back straightaway. Some of these guys had to avoid just in case there were any checking up. But man, Rudy, I don't know when that, it doesn't matter where the big one happens, but it's when. I feel like it's coming the way these guys are racing, but it's just a matter of when it's going to happen.
I know it. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, these guys, the way they're racing. Man. All over the place here. Well, Falkingham coming from 14th up to 5th place right now, so he's looking really good. He's right in where he wants to be at this point in the race, I think. And don't forget,
side once again. Go ahead.
Unlimited green white checkers here tonight.
Oh yeah, for this second race for sure. The first race we had 3 attempts. This race only unlimited green white checkers. And is the battle still on for the race lead? Don't count out John Berry. Try to sweep both Talladega dual races. Try to increase on that points lead. Now he's got that cushion with Zoltan Herzog having troubles in this race. Hopefully he can find some trouble with. He's already had some trouble. Or, he noticed Chad Oxnard, Zoltan Herzog, who's ahead of him in points, having some problems. He's hoping Anthony Emery can have the same, because John Berry definitely wants to gain on a lot of points tonight, Rudy.
Oh, yeah. Boy, and I'll tell you, what a better way of doing it right here. Being up front, leading some laps after winning race number 1. Wow, and he got a little tight right there in the corner.
Well, he did. And here comes the Falkingham in the middle.
Yes, sir. Man, he goes up the hill, and that leaves the door open for Falkingham. And he might lead this lap.
Lead at the line? Oh, he will, because Tommy Gossett got sideways on that bottom lane. Cole Freilich now all the way to the outside, trying to take over the race lead. Right now, we got 11 laps to go. These guys, man, this is exciting. It's just, hopefully, one little mistake, Rudy, could cost the big one, and it could happen in a matter of laps.
Yes. Yes, you are right. Cole Fralick back to the front. That leaves Taylor Fry up on the high side with John Barry, and that is Bobby Cheney right behind. Yeah, Bobby Cheney's up there now. Great.
Back
Freddie
up
D gets
front.
shuffled.
Yeah, back out front. Here we come. 10 laps to go in dual race number 2. Cole Fralick, the race leader. Taylor Fry all of a sudden upstairs. Getting a push by John Barry. Cole Fralick has never won a North NASCAR Series race. Same thing with Taylor Fry. He's looking for that first North NASCAR win. Falkham looking for his first win of the season. Here's Bobby Cheney now all of a sudden coming up on that outside lane. John Barry trying to sweep both races. Freddie trying to rebound from that first race. Josh Robin as well. Rudy, we got different
Bobby.
storylines. Oh, Freddie into the wall.
Bobby got really
That
loose
hurt.
right there. Boy, that was crazy. He got so loose, he almost hit the wall.
There you go.
And at the
Oh,
line,
and
it's going to
Cole.
be Falkingham at the line.
Oh, easy, guys. Easy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness, Rudy.
I am telling you, man, these guys are, wow. Ooh. I don't know how they do it sometimes. Josh
3
Robbins
wide
back to
for
the
the race
front.
lead. Yeah, but not so fast because Daniel Falkham still trying to get that push from Cole Fralick, but it's not going to be enough. Josh Robin takes it down to the bottom to break up that momentum from Falkham. As this time around, we're coming to 8 laps to go. Now Josh Robin is going to look back up high to try to block that run from John Barry. And now it doesn't look like he's going to block the bottom lane. As Falkham is going to try to lead at the line. Who's it going to be? This time still Josh Robin. But John Barry is fighting hard all the way on that outside lane with that help from Bobby Cheney. Rudy, they are 3 wide for second spot.
I know it. This is crazy. Cheney there had that moment a little while ago, and man, he almost lost it there. Him and Freddie. Freddie tapped the wall, but he recovered quite nicely right now. So he is right there behind John Barry, and Josh Robin comes up behind him.
You know who's coming into the top 10 now? How about Anthony Emery? It's go time for him. He can try to take a lot of advantage, gaining on Zoltan Herzeg in the points right now. He's got 7 laps to go to try to stay out of trouble. But imagine if he gets the win after Zoltan Herzeg and Chad Oxton has a bad run. Can you imagine the advantage he could have with a few races left to still go after the championship? It's looking good right now, but he's got to get around a few more cars up ahead of him. He's trying to crack into the top 5, but look what's in front of him, Rudy. 2 rows of 3 wide.
I know. He's just boxed in right now. He's got nowhere to go.
Still 3 wide for the race lead. Falkham downstairs. John Barry in the middle. B. Cheney on the high side. They're getting around Zoltan Herzeg, that lap car, all of a sudden going a couple laps down. But still 3 wide for the race lead. As who is going to clear each other first? What is Freddie going to do? Freddie has nowhere to go right now. It looks like the advantage is going to go to John Barry as he leads at the line. 6 laps to go.
Bobby Cheney kind of got a little tight up there on the high side, and no help from Tom Mercier. Mercier's trying to get to him, but looks like he's gonna dump him off. So high side's gonna be John Barry.
Oh, there's contact!
Oh,
Freddie!
oh my!
Josh Robin, Bobby Cheney, and Falkham's gone up on his side. He's back down on his wheels. Tom Mercier involved in the crash. 5 or 6 other cars involved in the wreck in turn number 3. We all knew it was to happen in the final laps. It comes with 6 laps to go. Caution comes out, and we're going to have a late restart, Rudy.
Yep. Well, let's see what happens here. They get together right there. The Cole Fralick and Freddie D comes up and collects Daniel Falkingham.
Nowhere for Falkingham to go. Just an innocent victim. So is Josh Robin. Bobby Cheney, an innocent victim as well. Man, Falkingham going for a wild ride.
Man.
Sheldon Lockie may have gotten a piece. So is Sean Williams. We also got a couple other cars spinning towards the back. Couldn't tell who that is. Might be Brett Picari that also got a piece of it as well.
Dang. Wow, man, that was a big one. Well, John Barry comes out on top.
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen eventually, and it did with 6 laps to go. John Berry did make it through that wreck, but guess what? Guess who the two that did make it through, even though they were the first ones that made contact? Freddie and Cole Freilich still second and third. What about Anthony Emery making it through that wreck? Great job for him to get through that. He is in sixth, still trying to stay out of trouble, still gaining on that points lead.
I think we ought to get a word in with Cole Freilich.
I would like to. Let's see
He's
if
in
I
here.
can get him. Yep. Let's see. I got him right here.
You think you can pass 10 cars in 2 laps?
Hey, Cole Freilich. Well, that's the attitude. There you go, Cole. I tell you what, man. You had some contact right there with Freddie, but man, it's been some wild racing out there. You've been up front a couple of times. What is it like for you down there? Because it's exciting for us up here.
I have my butt clenched and wheeled in a death grip the entire time. So, yeah, this has been nerve-wracking. I don't know what happened between me and Freddie there. I went under the yellow trying to block Emery, and me and Freddie just got together there. I don't know how I saved that. I don't know if you guys caught that, but that was that scared the crap out of me.
Oh, we don't know how you and Freddie saved it. You guys are still second and third. It looked like it was just a racing deal. It looked like you were trying to make a move to the bottom lane on Freddie, and I guess it's just racing deal. It just gets close racing. You guys get close together with a few laps to go, just part of it, but it did create a big mess. But tell us about your race photo. Do you think what kind of moves are you going to be making to try to go after this win?
Anything possible. Revan said we can go below the yellow, so if I got to go down there, we will. I'm a bit superstitious because I ran a red car last race, and then I switched back to my white car, and I'm doing a lot better this race. So I think the white car might be here to stay for the rest of the season.
So what, the pucker factor was through the roof, huh?
Yeah, it's at about 1,002 at this point. So.
Well, Cole, I think you're doing a good job out there, man. Hopefully you can find your way to victory lane, get your first win of the season, get your first win in the North NASCAR Series. Looking good right now. Just try to stay out of trouble, find a way to get up front, and find a way to hold them off. Good luck out there.
Yeah, the old pucker factor was right up there.
Oh, man, I tell you what, it's probably going to be the same for me tomorrow, because tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, the next Laura iRacing NASCAR Series finally coming back after 6 months of hiatus, starting the season opener tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on MaxSpeedTV, at Daytona International Speedway, 100 laps, the ARCA Series this season. Going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I wish somebody'd run the super late models, but I just can't seem to get anybody to want to run the super late models. I think them cars are phenomenal sounding, you know. Maybe they're not as much fun to drive as the ARCA, but boy, they sure do sound awesome. All right, well, this is going to be no, this was not a green-white checkered, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because they're gonna get the green with 2 to go.
Oh yeah, it does not count as an attempt for green-white checkered, because they make it to the white flag. This will still go the regular distance of 30 laps, but they got to make it to the white flag. If they don't, we will have our first overtime, but hopefully we don't have to do that. But how about this, Rudy? John Berry leading the way, looking to sweep both races. How they could go, and if he can do that, and he can gain on some points tonight. He's doing a terrific job tonight. Freddie De La Rosa second, Cole Freilich third, Josh Robin fourth, Tony Hilbrand fifth, Anthony Emery trying to hope for a big points day right here. Finished second in the first race, looking to hopefully maybe somehow get up front and get the victory. Spencer Madden 7th, Sean Williams 8th, Bobby Chain 9th, and Brett Picard rounds out the top 10.
Well, hypothetically, Joseph, if John Berry can sweep both races, wouldn't that make him the points leader?
Not necessarily, because, I mean, unless Anthony Emery has troubles here, Emery could still try to hang on, but right now Zoltan Herzog is, he's 23rd in points, but it's going to be tight, Rudy. I mean, the
Yeah,
way the
because
points are right now, the way the running order is, it's just going to be tight.
well, there were only 5 points between Anthony Emery and John Barry. 5 points, but John won the race. I mean, well,
That's
here
true.
we go.
We'll
Back
see.
to green. See what happens here. I guess we'll find out next week when the points are all done.
All right, here we go. John Barry, Freddie, Bo Freilich, Josh Robin, Tony Abrams, top 5. John just waiting for that green flag. 2 laps to go here at Talladega. Green flag back in the air.
He's on the loud pedal, man. I'm telling you, these guys everybody's chomping at the bit right now. They've got everything that they can muster up in horsepower on the line right now. Tony Hilbrand, 5th place for Tony. He's not in the top 20 in points, but that's actually taking points away from one of the guys that is. There he goes, looking to the outside. Freilich up there with him.
Freilich now up to the outside for the 2nd spot on Freddie. John Barry still hanging on to the race lead. Here we come off turn number 4. We're looking for the white flag.
And looks like Freilich's going to lead at the line. Possibly, boy, Anthony Emery way up the hill. Big push from Josh, or from Ben, or golly, Sean Williams. I'll get it out eventually.
White flag in the air. Final lap here at Talladega Superspeedway. Side by side for the race lead. Coming off turn number 2. Freilich downstairs. Tony Hilbrand upstairs. John Barry trying to find a way to get around. Freddie also squeezing through the middle, making it 3 wide. Now he goes to the bottom lane.
They're going to wreck.
Freddie sideways. A big crash happening at turn number 3. Anthony Emery upside down. Here we come up front. Tony Hilbrand's leading the way. John Barry, who won dual race number 1, looking to the outside. Side by side for the lead and for the win. John Barry trying to sweep both Dega races. Tony Hilbrand's on the bottom. At the line, John Barry will sweep both the Talladega dual races here tonight. Here at Talladega, just inching out Tony Hilbrand's. But Anthony Emery got caught up in that last lap wreck. We are waiting to see where he's going to end up. He just crossed the line. Rudy, it's going to be a 13th place finish after he went upside down on the final lap, but still salvaged a 13th place finish. But what about John Barry hanging on to the win and sweeping both Talladega races?
I don't know if we can go back here far enough to catch us again, but we'll see. Yeah, because they're all out of shape right here. Everybody's dodging. Right there's the wreck that happens, and John Barry gets a run on the outside of Tony Hilbrand. You'll see here in just a minute. Coming out of turn 4, he gets a pretty good run. Hilbrand tries to block him, goes to the outside, and he's got the momentum. He's staying up close to the wall to stay away from Tony Hilbrand and brings home the victory here today. Congratulations. Wow, that is 2 in a row, Joseph.
Yeah, 2 in a row and a much needed 2. I mean, he didn't have any wins coming into tonight. He's got 2 of them tonight going into the final few races of the season. That time he won by 4/100ths of a second over Tony Hilbrand. He came in here 4th in points, 44 back. Zoltan Herzog, Anthony Emery finished 2nd and 3rd in the first race. Both of them had troubles in the second race, with Anthony Emery finishing 13th and Zoltan Herzog finishing 23rd. He's going to have a big points night. He's going to gain that points towards that points lead. Rudy, don't count him out yet for the championship with 5 races left to go.
Oh, heck no. No way, man. He's on a roll now. I'll bet you he's going to be hooping and hollering when he gets in here. Well, hold on, folks. We'll get him in here and we'll talk to the top 3.
John Barry, oh my gosh, man. Before tonight, you didn't have any wins this season. You just got 2 of them tonight. Swept both mega races in dramatic fashion. First one was a spin win. Second time was a little cleaner, but still too close for comfort to try to grab that victory. But John, I tell you what, you came in fourth in points as well, 44 back. This is going to be a big points night for you with Anthony Emery and Zoltan having troubles in the second race. But tell us about that race overall because it was wild out there. But tell us about this one. What is it like winning both races tonight? Did you ever think that was going to happen?
I was hoping it would, but it's like 2-day races. Like I'll be lucky just to win one of them. Go back to back, sweep the weekend. I think I'm the first person to sweep both of these, so that's kind of cool. But I've gone so long without any wins. Period. And Talladega is my favorite track, so yeah, I'm not that good. I'm not nowhere close to being that good. But to go so long without any wins and actually like pull off 2 back to back is really, really nice. So I'm really happy about that. Both races drove completely different. Like that first race was a wild, just almost sliding around, just hanging on to. This one was a lot more like a typical plate race that we're used to. So it was definitely more pack racing, but yeah, just it was fun, I guess. I don't know, it was kind of cool. Actually, win one of these after so long.
Yeah, that was amazing victory. I mean, just 2 races tonight, just in dramatic fashion, just awesome for you. Of course, now you guys are going short track races. You go from a big racetrack like this to 5 flags. Of course, as a matter of fact, they're pretty much short track races for the next 3 races. Now that you got 2 wins tonight and getting closer to that points lead, I wouldn't count yourself out yet for the championship, and you never know what could happen in the final few races. But going into 5 flags, what are your thoughts about that race?
I don't know. I honestly, I really kind of suck in these cars outside of the whole, plate, big oval racing, short tracks. I'm not good at, so I don't really expect to do all that well. It depends how many people who show up. 5 flags is not a real popular track, so we might have a smaller field, so I might be able to squeak out a top 5. But I'll try to ride off the wave of momentum here, but I gotta keep my expectations somewhat realistic for next week. So, but I'm happy that I won finally. So, yeah.
That sounds good. Well, John, is there anybody you got to thank again for winning both races tonight? I know you already thanked in the first race, but you might as well do it again.
Okay. Since I won both races, I want to be a bit sarcastic. I'd like to thank Daniel Falkingham for leaving me the bottom open in the first race and wrecking who was outside and causing a big wreck and giving me the win. The second race, I like to thank everyone's blaming Freddie for the last wreck for wrecking the field. So I like to thank Freddie for wrecking the field on the last lap. Oh, I don't know if you guys could. You probably already saw this or not on the replay. Lap 4. I probably had the moment of my life when I think Sultan spun out in front of me and his car went up in the air and I went past him. It was the scariest thing because I thought for sure I was going to hit him and he just flew up in the air like a house getting ripped up by a tornado. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm more excited about missing that wreck like that than I am winning races. That was awesome.
Yeah, we definitely saw that. Apparently, you and a couple others had to pass right by him while he's up in the air, and probably not a great view for you guys, and just hoping for the best. But at the end of the night, John, both races you come out on top, and that's awesome to see. But now you guys are heading to 5 flags. John, congrats on the wins tonight. Best of luck to you next week at 5 flags. See you next week.
Thank you.
Tony Obrance comes from second. Tony, I don't know where you came from in those final laps. You started dead last in this race, and you almost won this race. Just lost by 4/100ths of a second. Was there anything you could have done differently to hold off John Barry?
I could have ran him up the track, but I didn't really want to do that. I was just happy I was there at the end because this is the first time in 2 seasons I haven't gotten wrecked in one of these races. So I was just happy to be there at the end.
It was a good performance for you because you showed up at the end of this race, and you just came so close to having a shot at the victory. Just lost by 3/4 of a car length there, but still a good run overall for you. But you guys are going to Five Flags next week. You're going to be there, and what's your expectations if you are?
I should be there, and I expect to get wrecked because that's all that's been happening. But if tonight's a good omen for what's going on the rest of the season, hopefully I can make it through without any bad luck and pull out a good finish. I feel confident about Five Flags. I like short tracks, and I usually run really well there if I don't get wrecked.
All right, sounds good. Is there anybody you got to thank for your second?
Just you guys for broadcasting, John for putting this all on. It's fun coming out here, even though have some terrible luck lately. But it's fun racing with these guys and everyone who watches. I hope you guys all enjoyed the race, and yeah, thanks all you guys.
All right, sounds good, Tony. Congrats on second place. So close. Yeah, it's still a good run for you tonight. Best of luck to you next week at Five Flags. Well, Chad Oxendine was home third. Chad, once again, you put on another great result. Almost again for the win. You almost got a win, but it's coming. But still another good result. And now with Zoltan Herzeg and Anthony Emery having troubles in the second race, hopefully that's got to help you out in the points a little bit to go for a shot at a championship. So tell us about your races overall tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have told me before the night started I'd have 2 top 5s, I would have definitely took it for sure. Just that second race there, I was 11th on that restart with 2 to go, and just got through that big melee over there in turn 3 and 4 somehow. I just kept my foot in it, kind of probably got a lucky break to get through there, but always good to be talking to you guys at the end of the night. So we'll take it. Move on to Five Flags.
Yeah, speaking of Five Flags, what are your thoughts about that race?
I haven't really ran on that track a lot. I'll have to, put a few laps in there and see what it's like in this car, because this car is different than anything we run. So I look forward to it. I love running these things. It's fun for me, and usually do all right at it. So we'll see how that is. And it's a short track, so I'm sure we'll have some bumping and banging there, and hopefully we get a good show in there, and hopefully a lot of guys show up too.
Sounds good, Chad. Is there anybody you got to thank for your third place tonight?
Yeah, as always, you guys for commentating these races and putting them on for us. And John Barry, congrats to him on the sweep tonight. That was pretty cool. And as always, Hardee's, got to go get that new $5 All Star meal. They're back for a limited time, so make sure you stop in and get it while they're available.
All right, sounds good. Well, Chad, another good run for you tonight. Just closing in on that points lead a little bit, but hopefully keep that consistency going. You got 5 races left to try to get that first win that you've been looking for. I feel like you're going to get one of them in these next 5 races. But congrats on third place, and we'll see you next week over at Five Flags.
Sounds good, guys. You have a good week, and we'll talk to you next week. Take care.
All right, Joseph, let's run down through the results of dual race number 2. John Barry, the second time, comes home with the victory. That's pretty awesome. Tony Hillbrand's out's a surprise coming from dead last all the way up to second, finished in second. Chad Oxendine, third. Said he finished top 5 in both of them. Freddie De La Rosa, fourth. Elijah Gracia come home fifth. So great news for him. He needed the point. Taylor Fry, sixth place. Cole Fralick, seventh. Josh Robin, eighth. Bobby Cheney, ninth. And Will Klein rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Picari will finish up 11th. Dallas Myhan 12th. Emery involved in that crash on the final lap. Looking to look like Rudy, he was going to gain on some good, valuable points on Zoltan Herzeg. He still is, but man, what could have been probably been even closer to that points lead on the Zoltan Herzeg. He wound up 13th. Sean Williams wound up 14th. Cody Miller 15th. Patrick Colby 16th. Spencer Madden 17th. Sheldon Locke 18th. Tommy Goss at 19th. And Scott Shire will round out the top 20.
Tom Mercier, 21st. Daniel Falkingham with very disappointing finish in race number 2. He'll finish 22nd. Zoltan Hertzeg also coming in here tonight with the points lead. I'm afraid he might lose the points lead now. I don't know. He did have a good run in the first race, but not in the second, so may even out. Aaron Smith in 24th, Femilat 25th, James Simmons finishes 26th, Spencer Owens 27th, and Terrell Baker rounding out the field. All right, well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate you helping out tonight, Joseph. And we'll be back tomorrow night for the Laura Arca series. So make sure you tune in for that tomorrow night right here. Same time, folks. I'm sure that's going to be a barn burner, man. That's going to be awesome. And they will be at Daytona. And I know, Joseph, you've been really pumped up about this. It's been 6 months in the making to get you. You had to move from California to Georgia and all of that and get all your equipment set up and moving into a new house. And it's been a long road, but you're there. You're ready to go racing.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I'm so looking forward to tomorrow night just to begin the new season. So we are driving the ARCA cars this season. First race tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at Daytona International Speedway is going to be broadcasted right here on MaxSpeedTV. I know you guys do a very good job broadcasting. I'm thankful to have MaxSpeedTV jump on board to throw out live races to series, and of course, looking forward to another good season. With Daytona, you never know what can happen. You either can survive it or you don't. So hopefully, hopefully I can make it all 100 laps tomorrow night and be there towards the end. Have a good race, and hopefully start off the season strong. So again, tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. New drivers and a lot of returning drivers as well. So it's just going to be a good show. You guys need to be here for that.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. That supports the league. And subscribe to the channel. That helps out the channel. We'd appreciate that as well. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.